that encampment was in 1954. Somebody in the remote place called St. Paul, Minnesota, found a desk in an attic, and Captain William Clark's field notes were in that desk, and he had a diagram of the encampment and also of the keelboat and of the Perot. So we were able to construct that from his actual field notes. So back in 1804, that's pretty much what was sitting out on this prairie, out on the American bottoms. And that was it. There were settlers already in the American bottoms, back toward the Goshen settlements, which they called that the Goshen settlements. But that's what you had way back then. And of course, there was a lot of Indian travel and trade travel on the river, so they had to be cautious. They didn't know who was going to come after them.
For a long time. He's Thai food. This is Brooke Shields, mother-in-law. He can count to. I taught him to count too. Give me a number from 1 to 5.
5.
He doesn't like to do that too much. He gets a little phased.
Award in 1861, the first ever international tool show in London, England. And it has wedges. You push the wedges. That's not going to make anyhow. You move the wedges. Tightened up. There you go. And that lets the pin slide. This is something you'll never see. The only one I've ever seen, the only thing I know what it is because some lady drew a pencil drawing of it in a tool book, and a lady put together this book on tools. This is a ship's carpenter's knife because of the curvature, and it's a ship's carpenter's knife because it's beveled on the inside. It's made for making masts and spars, and this is the edge you'd use. It would cut that way. If it was a house carpenter's adze, it would be beveled on the outside and have a much smaller thing, and they would use it for making guttering or something like that, cut through. And it's the only one I know of. Nobody never talked to anybody who knew it or anything.
Something called sisal twine. Clark didn't have a machine like this with them on the expedition, but they know we used a lot of rope on the trip. So they would have probably visited a rope maker similar to some machine just like this to make the ropes for the expedition. I need your help, buddy. Come right down here to the end, and you're going to hold this paddle for me, okay? All the way down here on the end. You're going to hold that right there for me, okay? You're going to stand there for just a minute. Go ahead and crank this one. You're going to crank it just like this, okay? All right, go ahead and start. And I should probably tell you it's going to take you about an hour. Is that all right? You got about an hour to finish this rope? No? All right, well, how about 2 minutes? Is that all right? Okay, 2 minutes will do. All right, keep cranking. You can crank. And watch as you're starting to crank this. Do you see that weight down there on the ground? All the energy that you're using by creating from that handle, by cranking that gear, is going to start to pick that ball up down there. Keep cranking, keep cranking, keep cranking. It's going to be a good rope. Now, oftentimes they would also put a piece of yarn or thread inside there to put a color into that rope, maybe a piece of red wire or red yarn. And that would identify. It is coming up. Look at that. Okay, buddy, I want you to slowly start watching. You watch that rope. You start walking towards me. Come on this way, buddy. Hold that paddle in place. Watch that rope. Look what it's doing. Look at that rope twisting on you. Right. Look at that. Keep coming this way, buddy. Keep coming. Keep coming. Keep coming. Keep coming. Perfect, bud. Keep coming. Keep coming. Keep coming. Keep coming, keep coming, keep coming, keep coming. One more good crank. There you go. That'll do. That'll do. Hand tired? Yeah. But then look what you did. But if I were to have a really long rope, the individual would have what's called a D-ring, so you would be the counterweight. And if you're starting to felt the pull, then that would be the balance on that.
Yeah, and that one's drawn, that came out of the Ozarks. I got that back when he was turkey. See, the slower the tree grows, the more redwood you got.
Yeah. I ran into two of them like that across the trail just 3 weeks ago when I was turkey hunting.
Yeah.
And thought about marking the spot and going back with my chainsaw and getting both of them because the lady that owned the property said I could do it.
Yeah, that old poor ground down in the Ozarks, they don't grow real fast, so you get less bulk room, it's more hard.
Yeah. They put a rope on the washerwoman's house with that? Or?
I think they're cedar shake, sod shake here. They saw a lot of them with cedar and cypress.
I said that's a serious chopping.
Yes. Smells good as everything but moths. Moths don't like it.
Wait right here so you can see what's happening. You don't even see how it's working. Look.
Ooh, can you do that?
Hat? Yeah. Don't put on people's hats. It's not nice. You need to wear that. When Andrew Lynn was in Australia, you saw that they took the wool like this. I brought some back and put it in my school. But see, this is how they sheared off those sheep. When you see a sheep, and they cut it off just like when I train the dogs.
She's 6 feet from the ground. She's long, she's 6 feet from
It's called filigree. Certain shape punches for them. We used them on all types of nice shoes, hunting bags, coats. This is on a moccasin apron on the cuff. And what they did after they cut out the designs, they backed with redder blue wool. There's all types of samples in the museum.
Just take your little fingers and destroy it. Pull it all apart in pieces for me. Alright? But you gotta hang on to it. I need all the little pieces.
Tear it up.
Can you do the same for me, sir?
I'm sure you can handle turning it up.
I'd be doing a good job. That's actually very good, sir. How about you? You got any more? All right. Actually, sir, if you got a lighter, I say if you actually got a lighter, you open that lighter up at the top of it. It's the same principle. Sure.
You're always on the street. You hang out on the corner like a police on his beat. How do they
Trade cans and we'll put some more wax in this.
Hey, Ellie, while you're over there, can you take the lid off the Dutch oven, please?
Thank you. Have a time I you're gone. Listen here, sweet mama, put your breath on.
Wait, do we have a shovel right here? Because I
I'll
gotta get the ashes on.
lay, lay,